at the St. Pete Times Forum in Tampa, Florida. I'm Jim Houston, and in the booth with me is Craig Simpson. Welcome to what promises to be a very entertaining game between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Philadelphia Flyers.
The key for these guys will be using their speed to keep their opponents at bay. They're up against a very aggressive hockey team that tries to intimidate opponents with their physical play.
We're expecting a few big collisions here tonight. All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Forsberg. He's into the attacking zone. Fired it from the left. That's blocked by the defender. Pass up to Le Cavalier. Now he brings it to center. To Brad Richards. He steals the puck to Knuble.
Outside. Clear.
He shoots! Puck corralled by Kuba. He passes the puck to Saint-Louis. Delayed penalty coming up. To Vincent Le Cavalier. Forsberg gets called for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
Tampa is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Passed ahead to Saint-Louis. Now it's passed ahead to Richards. He clears it down the ice. It's jumped on by Boyle. He passes it rink wide to Saint-Louis. Richards grabbed it to Nedved. Quick shot. Here's Ruslan Fedotenko looking for his first shot on net. Front of the net. Pass up to Carlson. That's offside. The Flyers are one of the fastest skating teams in the league, and as a result, they're a tough team to check.
You're bang on, Jim. They always hit the lines with speed, and if you're not ready, they'll fly right past you.
Ahead to Hanzus. Now he just gets it deep. To Carlson. Now passed over to Prospol. Post! Tampa is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires.
Outside. Clear.
Here's Ruslan Fedotenko. He passes it to Hanzus. Now it's passed to Umberger. Over to Forsberg. Shoots the puck from beside the net. Here's Ruslan Fedotenko. He passes the puck to Carlson.
Out front.
There's a quick shot. He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
You see what happens when you go to the net? Hey, he was in the perfect spot to shovel that puck home on the rebound.
No sign of the tough defense here in the first period. Face-off won by Primo. Janssen. And he dumps the puck in, and that's offside. There's John Tortorella, a feisty coach who did a terrific job of molding a Stanley Cup winner in Tampa Bay. Here's Jeff Carter, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. To Carter. Now it's passed ahead to DeMaio. The ref indicates a delayed call. Post! To DeMaio. Corralled by Pratt. Delmore. Here comes Tampa Bay. Shift after shift on the offensive. Oh, he hit the post. He's getting called for hooking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Tampa will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Face-off won by Richards. Richards to Boyle. Now passed again to Kuba. Offside. Esch does a good job stopping the shot.
A wrist shot is more accurate than a slap shot. You don't need much space to put them in.
The puck is about to be dropped. They're offside once again.
His fillings are gonna rattle with that hit. He would pound it.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Jesus. He dumps the puck in. Here's Martin Saint-Louis, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. He passes it to Richards. Now it's passed to Le Cavalier. Cleared down the ice by Pitkinen. Kuba has it now. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period.
Cuts in front.
Pitkinen cleared it. Here's Dan Boyle. He passes the puck to Saint-Louis. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Tampa is ahead 1-0 as we get the second period underway. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Tampa, over to Saint-Louis. Nedved dumped the puck in. Tampa is now 0 for 2 on the power play. Greg, I think the Flyers are lucky to have a guy like Ken Hitchcock at the helm.
Well, Jim, with a Stanley Cup ring on his finger and Olympic gold under his belt, he knows what it takes to get this team to the top.
Passed ahead to Kuba. It's cleared by Boyle. Tampa beats out the icing call. To Le Cavalier. He shoots! Esch the save behind the net. Pass up to Knuble. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. To Saint-Louis. Fires it! Here's Philippe Kuba. That's offside. That was a tough save.
Well, the problem with the backhand is you're not expecting it, so you have to move fast.
About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Prosper. Here's Nico Dimitrakos to Keith Primo. To Carter. Carter goes offside and the play is stopped. The ref is signaling for the face-off. Primo won the draw. He brings it over the line. Passed ahead to Carter. Now up to Carlson. To Vinny Prospol. Offside. There aren't many guys who can skate as fast as this guy.
Yeah, he really does have an amazing set of wheels. The crowd gets excited every time he touches the puck.
Philadelphia's won another draw. Pratt. He moves it into the attacking zone. Pass up to Umberger. Now passed over to Jesus. Picked off. Shoots the puck from the slot. He scores! Midway through the second, they've tied the game.
Jesus is a player who excels in the defensive aspects of the game. That's not to say he can't get it done offensively. This is a guy who scored 20-plus goals in 3 of his first years in the NHL.
They still have half a game to regain the lead,
but they'll be fighting momentum to do it.
The faceoff goes to the Flyers. Johnson, that's offside. The puck is about to be dropped. Passed over to Carter. To Brad Richards, Tampa Bay's top player in their cup run of 04. To Primo. To Dimitrakos. Shoots the puck. Burt. He scores! Jeff Carter.
This guy will take goals any way he can get them. Some call rebound goals garbage goals, but they sure look the same on the score sheet.
Second period's half over, and it's a one-goal game. Will they tie it up again?
If they can do it before intermission, it'll leave the third period wide open.
Penalty called. Fedotenko will get the gate for hooking.
And the referee has decided that's worth 2 minutes of his time.
Philadelphia is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Up to Forsberg. To Knubel. Right on! Grabbed by Pratt. Oop, post! To Knubel. He scores! That's a power play goal!
There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
Tampa is in a tough spot now.
Well, the big thing is to not allow another goal. Very few teams can recover from a 3-goal deficit.
There's the wrist shot. Flyers take possession.
And by number 12,
Pass up to Carter. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. He passes it to Richards. Now it's passed ahead to Carter. To Le Cavalier. To Dimitrakos. He picks off the puck. To Brad Richards. Into the slot. Shoots the puck from in front. Philadelphia scoops it up. Here's Jeff Carter, who's got a goal in this game. He intercepted it. It's dumped in by Ranger. Shoots the puck. Burke made the save. He passes it to Prospol. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. The shots are 8-7 for Tampa. Offside. Esch saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Forsberg. Here's Peter Forsberg at center. Delayed call. He gets called for high sticking.
He came up with his stick and took his man down. Now in this game, that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Philadelphia has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Philadelphia's won another draw. Shoots the puck. Hit the man in front of the net. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break. Philadelphia exploded for 3 unanswered goals, and they now lead this contest after 2 periods.
Well, Jim, they can't get too eager here in the third and start getting sloppy. They need to settle things down.
Philadelphia's won another draw. Down into the corner. Here's Simon Gagné. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. To Simon Gagne. Burke freezes the puck. We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Primo. Grabbed by Tampa. There's a minute gone by on this current man advantage, and they haven't been able to muster up a whole lot of offense.
Well, they have to start spreading out, getting the puck to the point, and firing the puck on goal.
About to drop the puck. Grabbed by Philadelphia. Here's Mike Knuble, who's got a goal in this game. Right in front. Burke denies him. Pitkanen grabs the puck. He passes it to Knuble. To Peter Forsberg, who makes any list as one of the top players in the game today. Burke closed the door. Front of the net. Philadelphia is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. To Gagne. The Lightning grab the puck. Passed again to Taylor. Backhand from the left. He misses. Here's Darian Hatcher. He passes the puck to Gagne. He scores! Simon Gagne.
I'd love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league. Nice goal.
Looks like this one's pretty much out of reach.
Now, Jim, I wouldn't say it's over, but that's a sizable lead at this point in a hockey game.
Number 12, Simon Gagne.
Quick shot! And he's stopped by Esch. Here's Nico Dimitrakos. What a gritty performance he's... Oh, there's a shot! He misses! Dimitrakos takes possession of the puck.
Cuts in front.
To Ruslan Fedotenko. Now over to Carlson. Quick up to Primo. To Nico Dimitrakos. Here's Jeff Carter. He's... we got a shot! Went just wide of the net. To Corey Saric. Now it's passed to Ranger. Passed over to Fedotenko. To Prospol. On target from the right. Philadelphia gets a hold of it. Here's Nico Dimitrakos. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. He passes it to Dimitrakos, and he brings it over the line. Here's Jeff Carter. What a gritty performance he's put on. Tampa Bay will get a chance to move out. There's a crafty little move. Passed over to Nedved. Now he moves it to center. He gives the puck away to Le Cavalier. To Brad Richards. Shoots the puck. That's blocked and didn't get through. Kapanen. He turned it over to Richards. Picked up by Tampa. Snaps the shot. And another shot. Turned away by Esch. To Kapanen. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. To Kapanen. Now he's into the attacking zone.
Last minute of play in the third period.
To Le Cavalier. And he takes it into the neutral zone. In front. Quick up to Forsberg. Under a minute to go in the third. Quick shot. Forsberg along the board. He scores, and it's a huge lead late in the game.
This kid is a very good young offensive player who doesn't hurt his team in the other end of the ice. He's a complete two-way player, and that's why he gets quality minutes.
If they scripted this game beforehand, it wouldn't have looked this good.
Hey, they absolutely embarrassed their opponent tonight.
Artukin dumped it. Behind the net. Robitaille. He gave it away. Shot from the slot. Missed the mark by a long shot. Robitaille. On target from the left. Blocked in front of the net. Delmore intercepted in the neutral zone. Now he passes the puck to Taylor.
Got time.
Delayed penalty coming up. Over to Craig. Jesus gets called for high sticking.
Now, some people might question that call, but the referee has decided it's worth 2 minutes in the sin bin.
Tampa gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time.
Philadelphia penalty to number 26.
Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. And that's the end. Philadelphia wins this game and keeps the streak alive. After we wrap it up at ice level, tonight's 3 stars of the game will be presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Philadelphia, number 17, Jeff Park. And tonight's first star, Philadelphia, number 12, Simon Gagnon.
From Tampa, Florida, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
Until next time, take care.
Goodbye.